Hello everyone, myself Ansh and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel A New Sunrise. Hope you're well and fine. So guess what we're gonna discuss in this particular video? We're gonna discuss some natural phenomena. Yes guys, some natural phenomena, or you can say some natural disaster. In this particular video we will study about. This is chapter number 15 of class 8 science. It is chapter 15 of science class 8. I'm going to explain you the chapter and I'm also going to give you the notes through all my slides. This is the part 1 of the chapter. One more part will soon be uploaded to my channel. So let's start this video. Before starting the video, first of all, let us see what are the topics that we're gonna cover in this particular video. The first topic that we would study is about charge. We will learn about charge. Second, we will see the story of lightning, means how does a lightning occur. Third, we will see what is lightning. Fourth, we will learn about the lightning conductor. Fifth, we will see lightning safety. The sixth topic is do's and don'ts during a thunderstorm when we are outside. And at last we would study do's and don'ts during a thunderstorm when we are inside the house. So let's start the chapter. About charge. Our first topic is about charge. Some objects can be charged by rubbing. By rubbing with other objects. The electrical charges produced by rubbing are called to be as static charges. There are two kinds of charges. First one is the positive charge and second one is the negative charge. We will study about each and every charge one by one. First we will study about the negative charge. See, when an object has more electrons than protons, then the object is said to be negatively charged. Similarly, when an object has more protons than electrons, then the object is said to be positively charged. So it was about charge. About the charge, how charge is produced. Usually the charge is produced by rubbing of other objects, and such electrical charges produced is known as static charges. There are two kinds of charges. First one is the positive charge, second one is the negative charge. When an object has more protons than electrons, then it is said to be as positively charged, and when an object has more electrons than protons, then the object is said to be as negatively charged. Next we see like charges repel and unlike charges attract to each other. Now, if we have like charges, means a positive charge, one object possessing positive charge and second object also possessing positive charge, or one object possessing negative charge and second object also possessing negative charge, then the two objects will repel each other. But when the two objects have unlike charges, means one object has positive charge and second one has negative charge, then they will attract to each other rather than repel. So like charges repel and unlike charges attract to each other. When charges move, they constitute an electric current. We studied in chapter number 14 that an electric current means a flow of charge. So if charges are in movement, when charges move, they constitute an electric current. Now let us know about some more about charge. An electroscope is a device which was used to detect whether a body is charged or not. An electroscope is a very old device which was used in times which was used for the purpose to detect whether a body is charged or not. The process of transfer of charge from a charged body to the earth is called earthing. What is earthing? The process of transfer of charge from a charged body to the earth is known to be as earthing. Earthing is provided in buildings to protect us from electrical shock due to any leakage of electric current. Earthing is usually provided in buildings in order to protect us from electrical shocks due to if any leakage of electric current is there. The loss of static electricity as charges move from an object is called to be as an electric discharge. What is an electric discharge? The laws of static electricity as charges move from an object is called to be as an electric discharge. So this was all about charge. Now we're gonna study about our natural phenomena, our natural disaster, that is lightning and thunderstorm. In my next video, we would study about the earthquake. In this video, we'll study about what are the causes of lightning and thunderstorm and what are the reasons behind it. And we will also study about some precaution and safety measures that we must maintain before or during a lightning or thunderstorm. So let's know about how does a lightning occur. See, now there are clouds in the atmosphere. When these clouds rub with each other, the separation of charges, the charges are produced. Then through the process of separation of charges, and it is not yet completely understood, the positive charges are usually accumulates near the upper edges of the clouds. Here you can see the positive charges are accumulated over the upper edges of the cloud, and the negative charges accumulates near the lower edges. Now there is a collection of positive charges on the ground also. We know that opposite charges attract to each other. So this negative charge, which is at the lower edge of the clouds, will attract to the positive charge at the ground, and they come in the form of lightning streak, and this process is only known as lightning. Okay, so this was all about lightning. Now let us see the whole process in bookish definition, the story of lightning. During the development of a thunderstorm, the air currents move upwards while the water droplets move downwards. These, which was movement to cause separation of charges by a process not yet completely understood, the positive charges collect near the upper edges of the cloud and the negative charges accumulate near the lower edges. There is accumulation of positive charges near the ground also. When the magnitude of the accumulated charges become very large, the air, which is normally a poor conductor of electricity, is no longer able to resist their flow. Negative and the positive charges meet, producing streaks of bright light and sound. We see streaks as lightning. This process is called as an electric discharge. So this was the story of lightning. How does a lightning occur? Now let us learn more about lightning. The process of electric discharge between clouds and the earth or between different clouds causes lightning. What is lightning? What is the definition of lightning? The process of electric discharge between clouds and earth or between different clouds is known to be as lightning. Lightning strike could destroy life and property. Lightning conductors can protect buildings from the effects of lightning. So this was all about lightning. Now let us proceed to our next topic, that is lightning conductors. Lightning conductor is a device which is used to protect buildings from the effect of lightning. Now we also have a device through which we can protect our buildings from the effect of lightning, and that is known as a lightning conductor. A metallic rod taller than the building is installed in the walls of the building during its construction. One end of the rod is kept out in the air and the other is buried deep in the ground. The rod provides easy route for the transfer of electric charge to the ground. The metal columns used during construction, electrical wires and water pipes in the buildings also protect us to an extent. So this was about lightning conductors. Now let us see the image of lightning conductor. This is the image of lightning conductor. Now let us proceed to our next topic, that is lightning safety. During lightning and thunderstorm, no open place is safe. Hearing thunderstorm is an alert to a safer place. After hearing the last thunder, wait for some time before coming out of the safe place. A house or a building is a safe place during a lightning. Now we have a safe place during lightning. The safe place during a lightning can be a house or a building. Now let us see about do's and don'ts during a thunderstorm when we are outside. What we must do and what we must not do. Open vehicles like motorbikes, tractors, construction machinery, open cars are not at all safe. Now, if any lightning streak occur or strike, then it is not at all safe that we are traveling through a motorbikes, tractors, construction machinery or any open car. Open fields, tall trees, shelters and parks, elevated bases do not protect us from lightning strokes. This we have to remember that any open field, tall trees, shelters and parks, elevated bases cannot protect us from lightning strokes. Carrying an umbrella is not at all a good idea during thunderstorm. So we must not carry an umbrella during a thunderstorm. If no shelter is available and we are in open field, then what we can do is we can stay far away from all the trees. If in a forest, we must take shelter under a short tree. If there is no shelter available and we are in an open field, we have to stay far away from all the trees or any electrical pole or other metal objects. And if possible, if we are in an open field, then we must try to make a try to make a small position on the ground so that the lightning must not streak us. Do's and don'ts during a thunderstorm when we are inside the house. Lightning can strike telephone cords, electrical wires and metal pipes. During a thunderstorm, contact with these should be avoided. These objects should be avoided. It is safer to use mobile phones and cordless phones. However, it is not wise to call a person who is receiving a phone to a wired phone. We must avoid bathing during a thunderstorm so that we can avoid contact with running water. Electrical appliances like computers, TV, etc. should be unplugged. Electrical lights can remain on because they do not cause any harm during a thunderstorm. Now guys, whatever concepts we have studied, we will revise it all through some questions. So let's start the section of revision questions. First revision question is, define the following terms. First term is the discharge. The loss of static electricity as charges move from an object is called to be as an electric discharge. What is an electric discharge? The loss of static electricity as charges move from an object is called to be as an electric discharge. Now, electroscope. The electroscope is an early scientific instrument used to detect the presence of electric charge on a body. Third term comes is the lightning. What is the lightning? The process of electric discharge between clouds and the earth or between different clouds is called to be as lightning. Now let us go towards our next term, that is lightning conductor. So lightning conductor is a device which is used to protect buildings from the effect of lightning. Next term is the negative charge. When an object has more electron than proton, then the object is said to be negatively charged. Next term is the positive charge. When an object has more protons than electrons, then the object is said to be positively charged. Now let us go towards our next term, that is the thunder. Thunder is the sound which is caused by lightning. Thunderstorm. A thunderstorm is a storm with lightning and thunder. It's produced by a cumulonimbus cloud, usually producing gusty winds, heavy rain and sometimes hail. Next term is the transfer of charge. When certain objects are rubbed against another object, electrons may get transferred from one object to another, and this process is only known as the transfer of charge. Now let us go towards our next revision question, that is, state whether the following statements are true or false. Like charges attract to each other. So this is a false statement because like charges repel each other rather than attracting to each other, but unlike charges can attract each other. So this is a false statement. Now let us proceed to our next statement, that is, a charged glass rod attracts a charged plastic straw. So this is a true statement. a charged plastic straw is negatively charged and a charged glass rod is positively charged, then they can attract to each other. So this is a true statement. Lightning conductor cannot protect a building from lightning. This is a false one. Lightning conductor protect a building from lightning. Earthing is provided in buildings to protect us from electrical shocks due to any leakage of the electric current. So this is also a true statement. Earthing is usually provided in buildings in order to protect us from electrical shocks due to any leakage of the electric current. Carrying an umbrella is a good idea during a thunderstorm. So this is false statement because it is always advised that we must not carry an umbrella during a thunderstorm. So we have completed this revision question also. Now let's proceed to the next revision question, that is name the following. Which device was used to detect whether a body is charged or not? So electroscope was a device which was used to detect whether a body is charged or not. Next statement is name the process of transferring of charge from a charged object to the earth. The process is known to be as earthing. Earthing is the process of transfer of charge from a charged object to the earth. The sound produced during lightning is known as thunder. So thunder is the correct answer. Fourth one is thunder with lightning is called to be as a thunderstorm. Thunderstorm is the correct answer. During a lightning, which charges are accumulated near the lower edges? So during a lightning, negative charges are usually accumulated near the lower edges. Now, let us proceed to our last revision question, that is suggest 3 measures to protect ourselves from the lightning. Various measures to protect ourselves from lightning are: always remain in a closed place, and if you are in a car, stay there until the lightning is over and keep the windows closed. Never touch any electrical wire, telephone cables or metal pipes. Never bath in running water. This may cause an electric shock. So this was the last question and we have answered it also. So hereby guys, we have completed the first part of some natural phenomena, that is chapter number 15 of class 8 science. In my next video we will start the part 2 of this chapter. In that video we will discuss about earthquake, the causes of earthquake, the reasons behind earthquake, and what precautions and safety measures we must take during or before an earthquake. Thanks a lot for watching my video guys. Please do like and share my video. Also subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to never miss any latest update from my channel. Comment if you have any feedback, or else you can also comment if you have any confusion related to the chapter. Here is Ansh signing up for the day. Bye bye.